Hello, my name is Kenzie Heisel and I work at the Boyle County Public Library. This is the first Book Bites video, which is a new series where I talk about books in different genres or topics that I think that you would find interesting. This first video are all school stories. That's the theme that every book I talk about will have. I know that school looks very different for a lot of you this year, and I think that these are still great books that touch on themes of starting at a new place, new friendships, new teachers, school clubs, talent shows, how your family fits in, and being who you are in school with all of these new relationships and things going on. These are all funny books. They are books mostly set around like 6th and 7th grade, so that's about the age of the characters we'll be talking about today, and I hope you enjoy them. Let's get started. The first book we'll be talking about today is Planet Omar, Accidental Trouble Magnet. So Omar is starting a new school. He and his family just moved to town, and while he is able to make a best friend at school, he also attracts the attention of a bully, so he has to deal with that. And it is a funny story, and another thing that I like about it are the very cool illustrations that it has throughout the book. So this is a bit like Diary of a Wimpy Kid or Dork Diaries, all of those kind of books that have the illustrations and are funny school stories that make it just a bit more engaging and entertaining. With each of the books I talk about, I'll let you know other books that are like it, so similar titles to read if you like this one, or if you like those books, then you'll also probably like this one, so they're just similar titles. So the similar titles to Planet Omar are Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Kinney, Fish in a Tree by Lynda Mullay Hunt, and Auggie and Me by R.J. Palacio. The next book we'll talk about is Awkward, and this is a graphic novel. So you can see it still has chapters, it's a little thicker, but it is a graphic novel. So you have the fun panels and the awesome illustration. And Awkward is also about a character, Penelope, as she is starting school and she is trying to follow the rules of her new school, navigate how things go, and she runs into a kid who also becomes a bit of a bully. She is still trying to follow the rules, and she feels bad about how she might be bullying others, which is influencing how she is around her classmates as well. Some similar titles to read if you like Awkward are Best Friends by Shannon Hale, Making Friends by Kristen Gudsnuk, and All's Fair in Middle School by Victoria Jamieson. These are all also graphic novels that deal with similar themes of friendship and schools. The next book I'm going to talk about is The Newspaper Club. Now this book doesn't take place at a school like our other ones, but it does involve our main character who has moved to a new town, and she sees some vandalism and some sketchy things going on in town, so she decides to form the Newspaper Club. So a club with some new friends so they can investigate what's really been going on and get to the bottom of things. So I think you'll like this book. If you like funny books, books set in small towns with new groups of friends, all of that is in this book. Some similar titles to the Newspaper Club to check out are Half a Chance by Cynthia Lord, Dear Sweet Pea by Julie Murray, and 3 Times Lucky by Sheila Turnage. So check those books out if you're looking for something similar to read. Our next book, I'm Okay by Patti Kim. Our main character in this book wants to help his mom out by earning a bit more money. He would love to win the prize at the school talent competition, but doesn't think that he would win, so he tries to start a hair braiding business. And that introduces him to some new friends, gets him the attention of an unwanted bully he has to deal with, all on top of trying to take care of his mom as well. So if you want to hear about how his hair braiding business goes, then be sure to pick this one up. Some similar titles to I'm Okay are Ghost by Jason Reynolds, Front Desk by Kelly Yang, No Fixed Address by Susan Nielsen, and Keep It Together, Kiko Carter by Debbie Florence. The last book I'll talk about in this video is Can You See Me? In this book, our main character Tally is starting 6th grade and she is autistic, but only her best friend knows. So she starts school and she's trying to hide it, but of course that doesn't really seem to be working out for her. So this book is about learning to be yourself and to find friends who accept you for you. Something that I find really special about this book, you can see that it was written by a kid who is also autistic. This is her first book, and it makes that really special, I think. So you know that you're getting a book from the perspective of someone who's gone through these experiences, and in the library world we call those kind of books own voices, because it's written by someone who has had those lived experiences and is using their voice to write a book for you to tell you what that is like. Some similar titles for this book include A Boy Called Bat by Charles Santoso, Get a Grip, Vivi Cohen by Sarah Caput, and Mina Meets Her Match by Carla Manternash. And that's it for this week's video. You can check out all of these books at the Boyle County Public Library with your library card. You can also request them with our curbside pickup service, where if you call the library, then we can pull the specific books you're looking for, or other books in certain genres or topics that you're interested in, and then we'll bag them up and have them ready for you to come and pick up. If you are interested in books in a different genre or topic that you would like me to talk about in an upcoming video, please email me and see the description below for all of the information about the books and similar titles that I talked about today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.